Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors winning their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis, and it's Cephalosha in the three.
And guys, Tyreke Evans is so versatile. Great instincts, well-developed skill set. He can beat you every way you turn.
Outside, Davis passes it to Holiday. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Has to be Biombo. Evans with the steal. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. You look at what Anthony Davis has accomplished so far in his career. The historic comparisons. I mean, they're mind-boggling. For a kid 23, Greg, the historic comparisons are very favorable for him.
I mean, he's been compared to a young KG and Duncan quite often. But in his first few seasons, his numbers look the most similar to Hakeem the Dream. And that's about as good a company as you can get.
And again, New Orleans has no luck.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start. I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
You know, and the funny thing about Davis having similar numbers to Hakeem, he came very close last season in putting up a quadruple double. Hakeem was one of only 4 people to ever accomplish that.
The dish to Holiday. That's a 2 from Cephalosha. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Cephalosha's got his first points of the night. 3-pointer, Lillard. Pelicans with the rebound.
You know, Davis might get a quadruple double at some point. Last season he had 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 blocks on 4 different occasions. The rest of the NBA had a combined 0 in that category.
Lillard attacking. The finish. And finished off by Davis.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Thompson misses.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Barnes can't get it to go. And it's Davis missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air about it. Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But, guys, the pass, for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the fast for not being more, Clark, assertive on the court.
Well, you know, it's interesting. He had to weather the pressure of expectations since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant back then, but HB can't get caught up in that. He's got to be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you.
Yeah.
Do you.
Can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Kicks to Barnes. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And the dunk by Arthur.
And he bangs down the one-hand.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
He'll take those all day.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. It's good from long range.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And he gets it to go.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Out to Thompson. 18 feet out. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Clarkson kicks to Ross. "16 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Dishes it to Arthur. And stolen by Biyombo. No good. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Pelicans ahead. They're up. Up by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Arthur. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Holiday, and it's Powell in at the 2. Here's Thompson. Love outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. Well, whether you call him the brow or ant or the future, Anthony Davis made the leap in year 3 to franchise superstar. I mean, still, though, he remains humble, determined to improve, and dedicated to maximizing his immense potential.
Assist goes to.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Jarrell Arthur.
Pelican substitution.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Thompson's got 8 points. Evans goes in. The basket to Davis. And that one is hammered home.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Thompson for 3. And it's JaVale McGee. With the foul. That's his first foul.
First foul.
Thompson outside. Inside. Here's Ezeli. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws, a testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Love. McCray has come in for Klay Thompson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Sean Livingston.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
That's a 2 from Lillard. And he hits it to tie the game up. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
And, you know, going back to Ezeli, impressive physically. 7 foot, 7'6" wingspan, 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural gift, watch out, watch out.
Back to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
And a footnote to Ezeli. One of his college administrators raved about his intelligence. He cited Ezeli's broad perspective on world trade, globalization, and I tell you what, if Ezeli keeps improving, he'll soon be a serious benefactor of the economics of American sports. How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And it's Davis missing.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans. And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Now here is Davis. After the miss from Damian Lillard. And it's the Warriors on the break. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either... a dunk or free throws every time.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And the second player taken in the 2008 draft, Michael Beasley out of Kansas State, has been the ultimate wild card. Incredibly high expectations for him. At one time, he was the best high school player in the country. But now, you know, Greg, in his 8th season, bounced around a little bit. You wonder if he will ever fulfill that great potential.
You know, you could argue he's the best player in college that 1 year at Kansas State. I mean, unstoppable scorer and rebounder on the collegiate level. And he's shown flashes, but that's the one thing about this level. So much of the game is mental. And not everybody's equipped to handle the responsibility of being a great player.
Excellent point. Pelicans leading by 4. And it's Evans in the corner. He feeds it to Powell. It's rebounded by Golden State.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Clarkson dishes to Arthur. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
23 seconds left in the first half. Here's McRae. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Oh, wow.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Pelicans lead by... Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Davis playing very well.
He has 15 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too. They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors 5. Evans inside. Covered by Lillard. Evans, good.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing. Damian Lillard is a 2-time All-Star. He just keeps getting better and better, and I love his demeanor on the floor. He seems a lot older than he really is.
Yeah, he's got an old head, and he's got a very even-keeled disposition about him, which serves him well. He almost missed the All-Star game last season and was an injury replacement.
And the dunk by Love.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Pass to McGee. Poked loose. Lillard, right side. To tie. That's in there. Love with the assist. 16 points for Lillard.
And for Lillard, that motivation. Remember, he got cut from Team USA a couple summers ago in favor of Derrick Rose and Kyrie Irving. And Lillard calls it wood on the fire. Those things keep him focused and also hungry.
And another basket for Golden State. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Thompson outside. He kicks it to Barnes. And Tyreek Evans is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Tyreek Evans. First personal foul, team's first. Substitution for the Pelicans.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Lillard kicks to Thompson. Here's Biyombo. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
And remember, Lillard, the former Rookie of the Year, he's had his snubs, but also he's gotten some recognition. Even playing in the Pacific Northwest, he's got his own signature shoe now, and his star definitely on the rise.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his third foul of the game. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's measuring. Good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Ross grabs the board.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open. Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. And New Orleans also making a change. Arthur's checked in.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. feeds to Biombo. From deep three-point range.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Clarkson passes to Ross. Tries again. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Thompson dishes to Livingston. And nothing is falling for him right now. And guys, for Drew Holiday last season was a tale of 2 halves. Over the first half, he displayed the leadership and the playmaking skills the team had originally acquired him for.
You know what, Kevin? Over the second half of the year, everything just kind of fell apart for He couldn't shake an injury to his lower right leg, and as a result had to watch from the bench as his team fought for its playoff lives.
And when you talk about Holiday, the Pelicans really needed his contribution last season. He can score and distribute the basketball equally as well. An excellent all-around defender. Exactly what you want in a point guard, except that he just couldn't stay healthy.
Testis Ezeli, he's jacked in for Golden State. McRae has come in for Barnes. Powell, he's jacked in for New Orleans. Count the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And for Holiday, I love his effort. He works extremely hard. His injuries, no fault of his own, just a run of misfortune. Let's hope this talented young man can turn it around and keep it turned around from a health standpoint.
Here's Arthur. And the layup's good off the glass. Arthur's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots. A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that... oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Pulls from the top of the key. They grab their own miss. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead of shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. The Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. He's off on the first. So he can't get either to fall. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Thompson inside the line. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. It's been... And the final period of play just about to start. Pelicans leading by 7. Setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Powell. And it's McGee in at the 5.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Clarkson kicks to Davis. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Evans. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now a 12-point New Orleans lead. Lillard attacking. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in this game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
And the dunk by Love.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of...
Oh, where did that come from? That was beautiful. The feed to Davis. He dishes it to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McGee. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. McGee's got 4 points this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And it's Beasley in the corner for the 3. And he gets the bucket.
Nice stroke from long range. And if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Jarrell Arthur, he's checked in for Powell. Here's Clarkson. And the rejection by Love. 3-pointer Lillard. Another 3 for Golden State.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Lillard against Evans. Davis, the pass to Clarkson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Outside for Davis. Tries it from the top of the key. And right on target. Good. Davis has got 7 points for the quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And it's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry had to say to the team. It was a pretty upbeat huddle. He said, I'll bet they won't take us lightly next time, guys. Clearly, he was aware of their underdog status coming into this basketball game, guys.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for JaVale McGee. Ross comes in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Drew Holiday in for Clarkson.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Boy, clutch three-point shooting going to be critical here late. They need his production now more than at any point in the game.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Lillard with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Biombo, that's good.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now. Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
From deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
1:09 left here in the fourth quarter. And Holiday kicks to Cephalosha. Davis down low. Biombo on him. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. But they'll get another chance. And the shot no good from McRae. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Evans is checked in. Shot clock at 6. It's good.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on it.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Thompson inside the line. Warriors the rebound. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
I mean, you've got to have more awareness on the floor and not make those kinds of errors.
Yeah, brain fade, brain neutral error, and those will cost you.
And so here is Golden State. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all.
underneath your very eyes.
Ricky Ross, T-Pain.
Got a fresh lineup, yeah, fresh outfit. But I had a parking lot on smash. Plus I got a 7 with a 454 in the hood. Got 125 on the dash.
I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far.
Cause it's just another day in the life of the boss.
Baby, we make magic. Come home with a thug, let's get cracking. Always well, baby, cause happen. She got the back seat, just a freak in the mood. Hopped in the tray, just to let the top back and thank God for the day. Who gives a what a hater gotta say? I made a couple $1 million last year. Still in the streets, strapped with them things. She in love with a G, so she tatted my name. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. 10 black made backs, back to back in the lane. I'ma make it rain, then I'ma make it back. You are just a lame little homie, that's a fact. Working with the police, acting like you know me. Fresh out of jail already in your
Got a fresh lineup, yeah, fresh outfit. But I had a parking lot on smash. Plus I got a 7 with a 454 in the hood. Got 125 on the dash.
I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far.
Cause it's just another day in the life of the boss.
T-Pain.
Boss, 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 the boss. The boss, 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 the boss. It's shouting straight digging me, and I ain't even rich. I know you always on the sideline, like ain't that I'm on my job, and I ain't getting off, cause it's just another day in the life of the boss.
I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. Got the biggest car, Spanish bras, no. Call that other lane for the walks in the parks. I ain't come to play games, I just wanna play my part. Tell your girlfriend to come talk with my dog. We straight G's and we came hit a ball. Bottle at the bottle, when I'm sure you count them all. Then we off to that Chevy and taking off. Baby, slow it down cause you're moving too fast. Yeah, too fine to be moving too fast. Back to the thuggin', now I'm love it, baby, that's my whistle. Sack for the jeans, 5 bones for. I'm the biggest.